General Siziba was born on 25 April 1958 in Kwali area of Rwanda district, Matebele and South Province. He did his primary education at Kwali Primary School and then proceeded for secondary education at Manama Mission in 1977, which was cut short following the abduction, I don't know whether we want to use that word, of the whole school by Zebra guerrillas in 1977. Through the spirit of liberating our nation, or wanting to liberate our nation, the late Solomon and others opted to join the liberation struggle rather than returning home when presented with the option by the settler regime. What happened here, for those who might not know, is that when Manama Mission teachers, learners, and so on were taken into Botswana by Zebra guerrillas, the Rhodesians negotiated with the Botswana government and followed the students and their teachers to Botswana. I don't mean the troops, but they organized a team made up of missionaries and so on who went into Botswana and said to this group of students and teachers, who amongst you would want to go back home? And there were very few who took up that option. Most of them took up the option of going to the liberation struggle, and this is how he ended up in Zambia in the same year. He then joined the Zimbabwe People's Revolutionary Army, Zebra, in Zambia, and some of the cadres who crossed the border with him include retired Air Chief Marshal Elson Moyo, the late national hero, retired Lieutenant General S.B. Moyo, Air Vice Marshal Masera, who is here, and retired CIO Close Security Director Ngulube, Albert Ngulube, who is currently the Member of Parliament for Beitwich East. While in Zambia in 1977, the late Solomon underwent basic guerrilla training at CGT-1, which was as befallen in law and Siziba family. The late General Officer retired from the Zimbabwe Defense Forces in 2023. And sometime in 2024, I saw him, but he had this funny angle as he was working. So I said to him, what is the problem? He said, I've got a backache and so on and so on. Little did we know that it was cancer. So later on, the doctors diagnosed him with cancer and arranged for him to go to India for treatment. He went to India, if I'm not mistaken, sometime in October last year, and was there for the whole of November. But towards the end of November, a tragedy struck back here at home because the wife fell ill and then passed on while he was in India. We couldn't bring him back immediately because the doctors in India said he cannot fly. He needs to be stabilized so that he can fly back to Zimbabwe. They had advised us anyway that the cancer was so advanced that it was almost impossible to treat it. So when they eventually stabilized him, we got him to fly home. And when he got home, we looked at his condition. The doctors advised that it would be difficult for the kids to look after him in the condition in which he was. So we booked him a place in Harare where he was managed by a team of doctors and a nurse at any one time. He was in that facility for the rest of the month of December. He came back in December, the rest of the month of December, and then the bit of January up to last Wednesday when he passed on. Unfortunately, he has passed on without seeing where his wife was buried. And that's a very painful situation. But that's the way of the world. Like the senior chaplain general was saying, we all have got our time on earth, and his time came.